Let us lie down in our shame, and let our confusion cover us. For we have sinned against Yahweh our God, we and our fathers, from our youth even to this day, and we have not obeyed the voice of Yahweh our God. Yirmiyahu chapter 4.
If thou wilt return, O Yisrael,
the thing declared of Yahweh,
to me thou shalt return, and if thou wilt put away thy abominations out of my sight, then shalt thou not be removed.
And thou shalt swear, as Yahweh liveth, in truth, in justice, and in righteousness, and the nations shall bless themselves in him, and in him shall they glory. For thus said Yahweh to the men of Yehudah and to Jerusalem,
Break up your fallow ground, and sow not among thorns. Circumcise yourselves to Yahweh, and take away the foreskins of your heart, ye men of Yehudah, and inhabitants of Jerusalem, lest my wrath go forth like fire, and burn so that none can quench it, because of the evil of your doings. Declare ye in Yehudah, and publish in Jerusalem, and say, Blow ye the sounding horn in the land. Cry aloud and say, Assemble yourselves, and let us go into the fortified cities. Set up a standard toward Zion. Flee for safety. Stay not. For I will bring evil from the north, and a great destruction.
A lion is gone up from his thicket, and a destroyer of nations. He is on his way. He is gone forth from his place, to make thy land desolate, that thy cities be laid waste without inhabitant. For this gird you with sackcloth, lament and wail, for the fierce anger of Yahweh is not turned back from us.
And it shall be in that day,
the thing declared of Yahweh,
that the heart of the king shall perish, and the heart of the princes, and the priests shall be astonished, and the prophets shall wonder.
Then said I, my Lord Yahweh, surely thou hast greatly deceived this people and Jerusalem, saying, Ye shall have peace, whereas the sword reacheth to the soul.
At that time shall it be said to this people and to Jerusalem, a hot wind from the bare heights in the wilderness toward the daughter of my people, not to winnow, nor to cleanse. A full wind from these shall come for me. Now will I also utter judgments against them.
Behold, he shall come up as clouds, and his chariots shall be as the whirlwind. His horses are swifter than eagles. A lamenting be for us, for we are ruined. O Jerusalem, wash thy heart from wickedness, that thou mayest be saved. How long shalt thou lodge thy evil thoughts in thy midst? For a voice declareth from Dan, and publisheth evil from the hills of Ephraim. Make ye mention to the nations. Behold, publish against Jerusalem, that watchers come from a far country, and give out their voice against the cities of Yehudah.
As keepers of a field are they against her round about, because she hath been rebellious against me.
The thing declared of Yahweh.
Thy way and thy doings have procured these things to thee. This is thy wickedness, for it is bitter, for it reacheth to thy heart.
My bowels, I am pained at my very heart. My heart is disquieted in me. I am not still, because thou hast heard, O my soul, a sound of a sounding horn, the rumbling roar of war. Destruction upon destruction is cried, for the whole land is laid waste. Suddenly are my tents destroyed, and my curtains in a moment. How long shall I see the standard, and hear a sounding horn's sound?
For my people are foolish, they know me not. They are foolish children, and they have no understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge.
I beheld the earth, and lo, it was waste and void, and the skies, and they had no light. I beheld the mountains, and lo, they trembled, and all the hills moved to and fro. I beheld, and lo, there was no man, and all the birds of the skies were fled. I beheld, and lo, the garden land was a wilderness, and all the cities thereof were broken down at the presence of Yahweh and before his fierce anger. For thus said Yahweh,
The whole land shall be a desolation, yet will I not make a full end. For this shall the earth mourn, and the skies above be black, because I have spoken, I have purposed, and I have not repented, neither will I turn back from it.
Every city fleeth for the noise of the horsemen and bowmen. They go into the thickets and climb up upon the rocks. Every city is forsaken, and not a man dwelleth therein. And thou, when thou art made desolate, what wilt thou do? Though thou clothest thyself with scarlet, though thou deckest thee with ornaments of gold, though thou rendest thy eyes in the pigment, in vain dost thou make thyself beautiful. Lovers despise thee, they seek thy soul. For I have heard a voice as of a woman in labor, the anguish as of her that bringeth forth her first child, the voice of the daughter of Zion, that gaspeth for breath, that spreadeth her hands, saying, lamenting, please for me, for my soul fainteth before the murderers.